Okay. So the reason I switched from this as my fire button to this is because when I had an old computer, or my old mouse actually, I played so much and stuff, or like it was just at its point where this stopped working and it was dying. Like it wouldn't click at all. Even regularly when I use my computer, it wouldn't click. So in a game I was playing and it wasn't clicking, I was like, okay, I need to switch. I'll just get used to it just for this game until I get a new mouse. Couple months went by and it just ended up being how I started to play. So now when I fire, it's with my middle finger instead of this one, which is the way a lot of people usually play. But not only did it help me in those moments when I needed it, just because this wasn't working, even the way I play, which is switching to my knife a lot. I know how people play jump with their mouse wheel, but I use it to switch weapons. But this also just made everything easier for me when I switch weapons from my knife to my gun, jumping around so much. Versus like, let's say if this is still my fire button, my regular fire button, I would still use this instead of using this to swap. So I would be like jumping around with my knife out, oh my gosh, switch, and then go back. So like this was harder versus where now I just use this, I can rest it on my mouse wheel. So now what that would look like, so let's say it was my regular fire button. Oh gosh, yeah, this just feels weird to me now. Like it would be like this, switch to my gun or something, or you know, hopping around, switch to my gun with the same finger. But when you switch that, and you use, it's just free moving, and you know, you don't really have to think. At first it's weird, but after it just feels more like natural. You see, like your second finger just has to click and get ready for that. So that's just me, and I find it better. I don't know, it just feels more comfortable and right. Cause like when you play with this as your fire button, like this finger doesn't really do much. Your middle finger doesn't do a lot. It's just kind of there. So when you exercise it to be used, yeah, I feel like it just helps. I don't know, it's my case, but yeah. Peace. I also forgot to mention that when it's not just about gunfire and like abilities, yeah, it is kind of weird when they're flipped like this. But again, you just get used to it. So Phoenix Flash is usually, if you click this, it goes that way. But now I click the other side for it to go this way. So at first it's weird, but like when you think about it, it's not as weird. It's just like, oh, I just have to think this, the outside in versus inside out, the way it's supposed to be. So the same with sage walls. I frequent sage, but even with sage wall, I just keep it straight. But her heal, I remember when I first did this, my friend asked me for a heal, and then I healed myself because I was confused which one to click. But yeah, so once we get used to it, kind of just becomes muscle memory. If you're willing to try it, it just becomes muscle memory, and like getting used to clicking this, like looking this click as regular, and then this one as the opposite. So in the moment you have to think, but then once you get muscle memory, like you should be okay. Okay, that's all I wanted to say because I forgot. But yeah, peace again. Oh, I thought I got him, bro. Oh shit, bro. Yo, no. Give me one more. No, I need one. Yeah. Yeah. YouTube power. This is crazy and also really cool. Game lost connection, bro. Oh, I'm kind of rusty right now. Oh! Why does this account feel easier to play on? Oh my gosh! No, it wanted the help.